Alex Kogan here, back again with some more Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Yesterday, the second Iceborne free DLC update came, and we ended up getting Stygian Zinogre, who I very much enjoyed. I'm a little lukewarm on his weapons. Well, some of them, for the most part. There are some that I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely want this, like the longsword. And the armor, while it most definitely seems to lack in, good skills, I at the very least love how it looks. I only wish that the regular Zinogre got the same look, but yeah, it's one of those armor sets where it's like, yeah, we got a version that we got it, but we ended up getting a version I didn't really like. It was the same issue I had with Rajang, except in this case it was like, yeah, I got the set I wanted, just not with the version I would have liked. But either way, the armor looks cool. I definitely look forward to doing it, although I certainly do not miss going back to the grinding lands, which I've been needing to do for a while because I really want to hunt tempered Gold Rathian and Silver Rathalos. And, yeah. So, yeah, new area, the Tundra level. However, that was not the only monster that ended up sneaking into the update, because it turns out they added Xeno'jiiva into the mix. Or rather, what was Xeno'jiiva, because at the end of it, they were like, hey, at the Admiral and the Seeker, they went in a different direction to investigate, while we fought Stygi, and, it turns out that Xeno'jiiva has been alive the whole time. We never actually truly killed it, and that it's been shedding its skin, and they've been making this implication that's come to doing that many times now, which kind of gives me the inclination, are they saying that the Xeno'jiiva we've been fighting repeatedly in optional quests is canon, and that it keeps coming back alive every time, and we never have actually killed it? I mean, yeah, we've broken his horns, we've chopped his tail, and so on, but we've never actually technically killed it like all the other ones. Which kind of leaves me to wonder, right? So what is this thing? And apparently, it does confirm that Xeno'jiiva was a baby the whole time. He was never really fully grown, and that he's finally molted like a caterpillar to a butterfly into his next stage of growth. And he's looking a little different than how we first met him. So apparently that's stage 2 of it. I wanted to do it last night, but it was way too late, and I didn't have enough time, and today ended up being another long day anyway, so I couldn't do it as earlier as I would have liked. So yeah, like last night, I'm a little late to the party. Now it's weird because, they have this one of two holiday. I think it was the anniversary celebration that they're doing, and they're teasing space and alien life, and that perfectly fits with Xeno'jiiva. So I don't know if this is basically like a preview or what, but we'll see. Great. So what does the Seeker want? I've been waiting for you, Hunter. Something's happened. Oh, he's not talking anymore? Come on. While the discovery of the Tundra region in the Guiding Lands as well as the Zinogre subspecies is no doubt huge, that gigantic red monster's existence dwarfs all of that. It's entirely possible that the appearance of the Stygian Zinogre is related to that monster somehow. But first we must hold council and discuss what we found and what we have to do. Council meeting.
Gather around, everyone. Let's run down what we know.
So what do we know?
The 5th discovered a new area in the Guiding Lands that resembles the Hoarfrost Reach, and sighted a subspecies of Zinogre to boot.
Yeah, we didn't just sight it, I captured it.
Thanks to their efforts, it looks like we'll be able to start a thorough investigation of the region. Good work, you guys.
Hmm.
Then there's that molted skin we found deep within the earth.
Xenojivas.
And to add to all that, our team sighted some enormous red monster.
Yeah, big red dragon.
Correct. This gigantic monster has several unique traits, and I attempted to compare it to documented monsters. But unfortunately, not everything adds up. We may have a completely new, unknown monster on our... Down matured and molted its skin numerous times.
We can't say for certain, which is why we must investigate at once.
Got that right. Boss man, I have an idea. We'll go in with a small group to do some recon. Once we figure out what that thing is, we'll return with the larger group to start the investigation proper.
Really?
For all we know, we could be going up against a three-headed monster that shoots lightning bolts.
Ah! He's referencing King Ghidorah. That's awesome. I gotta do a screenshot. Let me screenshot that. Hold on. Okay. Okay, that is cool. That I love. They made him reference King Ghidorah from the Godzilla movies. You know what? Fuck it. I've said, you know, put Godzilla in as a crossover monster. You know what? Fuck it. Put King Ghidorah in there with him. I don't care how ridiculous it is. I want a Godzilla King Ghidorah crossover. Hell, it makes more sense than frickin' Final Fantasy and The Witcher, that's for sure.
That's why before we get down to business, we need to observe it. Figure out what makes it tick.
This thing must be something if you're not willing to go in head first, but I understand. We'll do it your way. Promise me you'll turn back before you get in over your heads, alright?
Yeah, going over our heads is our middle name.
Understood. We won't tell it for very long. Well then, I'll go about...
Partner!
What?
Your curiosity is getting the better of you, huh, kid? Don't worry. I know the feeling.
There is no one better suited for the job than you, Hunter.
You're damn right. I took on frickin' 2 god monsters. Xeno, Shara, Velkhana, and apparently Xeno's back again.
Alright, let's go over this one more time. First, we'll ready a special assignment just for this occasion.
Oh, and Nergigante, that's 4. Ruin or Nergigante, so 5? I don't know. I lost count.
Then once we launch a full-scale investigation, we'll call for all available hunters to assemble in the gathering hub. The objective of this recon assignment will be to observe the monster's behavior.
Are they seriously trying to set up a siege quest? Is that, like, I heard that was what they wanted to do. Like, they wanted to do another siege monster similar to Kol Taroth. So I think this may be a preview for that.
It probably goes without saying, but feel free to bring any other hunters that you can trust. We'll launch the full-scale operation once you return to base and we're able to examine your findings. That should cover everything. Stay safe out there.
I don't expect them to actually do roll the whole red carpet out.
While you face off against the beast, I shall concentrate on trying to discover its true nature.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like we got everything sorted out. Hunters, to the gathering hall.
Choose a gathering hall. What is going on here? I think I'll switch to my Ruiner Nergi costume, or at least parts of it anyway. An unknown monster has been discovered in the secluded valley. Take on the triple question mark recon assignment from the pub last in the gathering hub to begin the investigation. The recon is a special assignment that can only be posted or joined from the Gathering Hub. This quest can also be done multiple times even after it's been completed. Really? Only the Gathering Hub? Come on. Rewards received from recon will change after the first completion. Alrighty then, I guess. Who's the gold one? Guild's gone and recognized your records in the arena. They even sent you some guild swag and all the indomitable spirit shown. The letter says, I'm waiting all day to tell you, I'm so darn proud of you.
Just darling.
Well, I couldn't have done it couldn't have done it by myself. I had help doing this off screen. Alright, now let's get to a pick and a quest. Acrobat earrings, eh? I don't remember getting those. Oh, wait a minute. Well, for those who don't know, yeah, I went and attempted the Gathering Hub arena quests with Judy. I saw no reason to stream it at the time, but we had some fun with it, and there were some pretty hilarious moments. I would have sent a clip or whatever, but for whatever reason, her microphone has not been getting through in the recordings, so it's like, sucks, really. So what did I get? Ah, it's just one earring. That's a little silly. Look at that. Showman earring. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's really detector safe landing. No, provoker safe landing. It's just one piece of a whole of the set, and it doesn't even look that different. Lame. M. Night Shyamalan, lame. Well, I don't know what to expect, and since he's a dragon, I'm gonna go with my anti-Elder Dragon weapon right over here. Also, I think I'll switch to Ruiner again. Why the purple on the laser's so friggin' dark, I have no idea. Like, ungodly dark. Did it stay? Yes, it did. Okay, so I gotta go do this. I'm curious, what does the Ruiner Nergigante helmet do? I mean, I know what it looks like. I'm not sure if I like the look of it, but I want to double check what the skills are for it. Same with the waist. So give me a moment. Just want to see something. So yeah, I have no idea what they're playing at with this regarding Zeno. Okay, I currently have equipped a helmet that is very high on defense, but I wanna see what Ruiners does again. Maximum might and stamina surge. Stamina surge doesn't sound too bad. The helmet I'm wearing, I believe... I really want the Savage Joe mask right here. Damascus, that's what I'm wearing. High defense boost and 3 gem slots, so I think I'm gonna hold on to that. Warner Nergi. Don't know if I like the forward-facing horns, though. Attack boost and earplugs for the skirt. Ah, I need a Rathalos mantle. Come on. Oh well. The earplugs sound useful too. Well, I'm stuck with what I'm wearing at the moment. Also, what do I... Let me check. What is it? 2, 1. Paralysis attack. I'll leave it the way it is. Don't know why we have to... Well, I don't know. It seems like they really surprised us with this. Again, I don't know if this is going in multiple parts or what. It almost feels episodic. Because we were teased with this black dragon with pale green flames, which looks very much like what this is. So I don't know, maybe I feel like they're going step by step, kind of like what they did with Fatalis. You know, the first game, Fatalis had, he looked like a pretty classic-looking European black dragon. But it took like several games for that progress to go from that to Crimson Fatalis and eventually White Fatalis. Where White Fatalis, he looked very different from how he did before. So I think that's what they're doing with Zeno. They're doing what they did with Fatalis, but within one game. Well, one game and an expansion rather than over the course of several games.
I've been waiting for you.
Special orders from field team. Recon assignment. Huh. Begin the investigation. The unknown monster is incredibly powerful, but other members of the commission will chip in with advice on how to deal with this fearsome threat. You'll also likely be much more successful if you recruit other hunters to help you carry out the recon assignment. Complete the recon assignment to find out more about the unknown monster. Be sure to help you as you prepare for a future full-scale investigation. So this is a multi-part thing. This is just part one of a greater storyline, and the rest of it is supposed to come out later on. That's interesting. Kolve Teroth, who... Is Kolve Teroth even in Master Rank now? I highly doubt it. Join or start? I'll start. Point of no return. We need you to do some recon on that red dragon monster. Don't get in over your head. Get in, find out what you need, and then get out. Secluded Valley. Would have preferred being able to tackle it by myself, but... oh, whatever. Whee! It's a roast again. Why is it always the roast? Oh, great. Now my throat itches. Oh, fucking allergies. Dragon resistance. I remember Xeno'jiiva being a fire monster rather than a dragon. Well, he is a dragon, but I don't remember him shooting dragon element, is what I mean to say. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's go with this and have that be. What are we gonna get ourselves into? I'll try it by myself, and if I do have trouble, I will call for reinforcements, and if I fail the first time. There he is. Whoa! He looks like Smaug from Tolkien.
Don't get reckless.
You know, The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. That's what he looks like. He kind of looks like Smaug from the movies, but with the traditional 4 legs and 2 wings. His face even kind of looks like
Everyone, get to the hitching post.
His face even kind of looks like MonsterVerse King Ghidorah too. So I guess the whole reference was a little on point, and let's be and also it also fits because Xeno'jiiva is supposed to be described as a dragon that fell from space. So he both kind of is a reference to Smaug in terms of his red dragon look, and that he's a space dragon, like Ghidorah.
Everyone, on the wing drapes.
Hell, the face certainly looks similar to both of them. What is this?
Dang. The heck is this smell? Be on your guard out there.
Whoa. Sapphire flames. And starlight wings. Whoa. Well, that's some epic music right there. Oh, he's faster than old Zeno. And we can mount him! Holy shit! Well, this is already better than normal Zeno. This is cool. This is awesome. Whoa! It's a remix of the old Zeno theme.
absorbing energy from the surrounding area?
Yeah?
Proceed with caution. Split up, wear it down, and keep chipping away at it.
Easy for you to say. It's healing itself. Where? Oh, there. What the hell?
The target's beginning to move.
What is it doing? It went downstairs.
Everyone, on the wing drakes, head towards the opening.
All right. So it's a two-phase fight, just like normal Zeno, and well,
Is it
I
heading
think
further down in search of more energy?
this is better than the
Lower
normal
levels
transition.
contain even more energy for it to suck up.
Hey, check out those crabs protruding out of the ground. We might be able to use them as cover.
Cover, huh? Holy shit, it's got some Shin Godzilla laser beams. I can't grasp its hit.
It's after you! Watch out!
What? Holy shit, it's enmity. They gave it Behemoth's enmity ability. Alrighty. I want to bonk his head. Can I bonk his head? Won't do it. Ah! Oh, jeez. New attacks, new everything. Okay, he can use his back legs now. Damn it. Get off the pool. Ah, it didn't go. They don't allow me any time to do normal stabs. Ugh, those red glowing eyes, I love them. Shin Gojira. What? Cover. Drat. What? Oh no. Ah. What the fuck?
I don't think any creature could survive that attack.
It's in a... What? That's it? Come on.
Alright, that's it for now. Fantastic job, recon.
No, get back here and fight me. I'm not done with you yet. No. I want him. Let me at him. Let me at him. God damn it. Come on, Capcom. Why do you gotta tease me like this? Well, we couldn't break anything off of him. I think this is because he's just to be teased. It's a prelude fight. It's not the full thing. New cutscene added to gallery. Well, it is most definitely Xeno'jiiva, and he's definitely grown up. That was cool. He shoots his blue fire into the ground and sends a concentrated ball of it, like Independence Day alien ship city destruction style. That was awesome. Yeah, they gave him the enmity thing from Behemoth. Yeah, except this is better than Behemoth by far. Not even a fucking contest. Now, if only we could get a Latreon. And Fatalis. They better be in the future updates. Yeah, if it were me, I would have been I would have personally had only one of crossover and the rest strictly Monster Hunter. Like, Behemoth, sure, you got a new armor and weapon out of him. Witcher was completely stupid and useless. Like, what with the Leshen, really? Out of all the other much more fitting monsters from the Witcher series, you went with that scarecrow with his goddamn crows and poison ivy powers. But me personally, I would have done none of them. Well, Behemoth at least had a point to him. What with the enmity, with the stuff I said, plus that enmity mechanic which they put onto this guy, which I admit is kind of a cool bit. You know, like a certain player does much more damage, the monster will prioritize him as the top threat. That's a cool addition. I like that. I just wish we ended. So yeah, I would have ditched the Witcher, kept the Behemoth, and had Elatrion be the Black Dragon for base world. Yeah, I know Arashi Kirin was leaked too, but honestly, considering how much I hate Kirin and anything associated with him, fuck him. So, let's see.
Well done.
Glad to see you're safe, Hunter. Splendid job with the recon assignment. It's time for a council. Let's go. Let's see
It absorbed energy from its surroundings?
Yeah. It did.
That's correct. By doing so, it managed to naturally heal all of its wounds. Once it consumes a certain amount of energy, it heads for an even deeper location. We weren't able to verify it, but we believe it exhausts each area of energy before moving on.
So it absorbs bioenergy like a parasite and moves on to the next one.
That's the theory coming from analytics.
During the recon, I did my best to observe the area and surrounding ecology. What I discovered was an almost unfathomable difference, even between neighboring regions.
Really?
You say that creature was absorbing energy, correct? This may be an absurd hypothesis, but perhaps that creature can control the energy it absorbs.
Well, considering it can shoot freaking Independence Day death lasers out of its maw, I'd say that hypothesis is pretty damn accurate.
It may be reshaping the very nature of these ecologies to meet its own needs.
Yup, it is Shin Godzilla, more or less.
How is it possible that something like that could even exist?
Actually, no, more like Godzilla Earth from the anime trilogy under that respect.
There's only one monster that I can think of that absorbs the energy of other creatures to speed its own growth.
Your initial assumption was correct. It must be an adult version of Xeno'jiva.
Yep.
It may be doing this for its own preservation and propagation.
That thing doesn't play well with others. There's no way these areas it's reshaping are for anything but itself. If a monster like that is allowed to multiply, this entire world's doomed.
It may have disappeared this time, but I have no doubt it'll return to the same location soon.
Which will likely be the next update.
And we'll be waiting for it. Until then, we need to prepare. All right, everyone, you know what to do. Dismissed.
So yeah, this is a preview for the next thing. You can now take on a limited time siege to investigate the adult form of Xeno'jiva. When the siege is available, a commander will appear in Celiana with a purple exclamation point arc over its head. Speak to him to join the siege. The siege of Xeno'jiva's mature form is only available for a limited time. It cannot be undertaken outside of the available time, even if the commander is present. The recon can be undertaken as many times as you'd like and serves as a practice run for the real event. Rewards received from the recon change after the first completion. Received an item. Rigid Dracolite. What is that? New pendants added. Stygians and Ogre Claws. Huh. So this was all a prelude for what's to come. So he's not even in his final form yet, because remember, in the reveal, you know, he's all black scaled, he's got pale white-green flames and starlight wings. So yeah, I think what they're doing is basically what they did with Fatalis over the course of the older games. You know, the first one, he was in his normal, regular adult form, you know, black, traditional European dragon. Then in one or two games after that, they had Crimson Fatalis, which was more or less the same thing, just with slight visual differences. And then you had White Fatalis, which, funny enough, despite being a black dragon, you know, is, well, white, and is basically a Fatalis that had reached its golden years. You know, it's old, it's white-colored, and it had, like, a ridge of hair going down its back, including a beard on its bottom jaw. And its horns had more or less turned into much more antler-like, kind of like looking like a nice mix between both, with both a European and an Asiatic dragon. So I think that's what they're doing here. They're doing what they did with Fatalis, but for Xeno'jiiva, but within the speed of 1.5 games. You know, this game, you know, the base world and the Iceborne expansion. So it's like, hey, they're bringing it back and kind of doing a little more or less glorified epilogue with it after beating the main story. So that's cool. You know, like we brought back an old foe, and he's causing trouble again. I like that. So base Xeno'jiiva was a baby dragon. Now we're facing more or less the adult form, or at least young adult anyway.
Yes.
Analyze the Stygians and ogre samples to recede. From not a couple of fibers, we had predicted the Zinogre subspecies was not originally from the tundra region of the Grinding Lands. Appears to have come from a completely different location. Maybe mere theory, but I believe the red monster you and your handler reported may have lured that subspecies here. There are certainly some creatures that don't notice the changes to their environment until it's too late. With that in mind, even if the results are not favorable to us, we must pass forward. That is the only way to the truth. But never forget, no matter how much we fight for survival, we are nothing but a mere part of this whole ecosystem. My outsides are freezing. Okay, then. Now, this guy wants something, don't know why. Did you really find a tundra region in the Guiding Lands? That's what I heard from the field team leader. Awesome, whole new area. My time to shine, can't let you have all the glory. Going to comb the tundra region for every bone and ore I can find until I discover a new species of mole. That reminds me, I went to Little to have some leftover hot drinks. Take this. No need to be modest, just take it. Okay. Don't know what the point of that was for, but okay. I have no idea what this new item is at all. It's just the same shape as the Rajang claws. It's really not that different. Boo. Come on, you couldn't have given it a whole unique shape in and of itself. I'll leave it at Rajang. Now, they gave me a new item, and I have no idea what it means. Draco something. I have no idea what it is. Is it an item for the room? I don't know. Did we even get a new entry? Unknown monster. Oh, even got Stygian Zinogre. He is only weak to fire when emitting dragon light, energy light. Only weak to water when exposed when in light. Ice also, and no weakness to dragon, which I figured as much. But he is susceptible to blast, and he is susceptible to light, to thunder, on both phases. So yeah, thunder. I'll have to use thunder-based weapons. As for this, fully grown form of Xeno'jiiva absorbs energy from its environment. Its breath can be avoided by hiding behind obstacles. Drain its energy by breaking its parts and using the environment. I wasn't able to break any of it, unfortunately. I love how they completely changed the icon. They didn't even reuse it. But yeah, it's red compared to the black form that is supposed to be, that it was teased to be. So I think this is just an interim, and that what we'll see will be the fully mature equivalent event when the event comes. Yeah, I don't know what it gives me. What it gave me. Is it something in my guild card? Otherworldly invasion, perfection. Power of the Red Dragon. Oh, that's cool looking. The Red Dragon, huh? Any new poses? Whoa, that's a good looking one right there. It even kind of looks like wings when I'm posed behind it. Well, I'm definitely going with this red dragon bit. So, is he a black dragon or not? Because he's gone from blue to red. And he certainly doesn't look very sapphire-like, sapphire-colored in that red skin, except for his blue flames. I don't know. There's a lot that they're doing with him. Yeah, what was that thing they gave me? Draco something. Iceborne. Draco light. Yeah, what is that? Draco light. Yeah, what is rigid Draco light for? So it's a a monster material that it says. I'm guessing for crafting. Huh. Yeah, look at that. It's all a whole bunch of new materials right there. So there, it's a preview for what's to come. But we can't do anything about it yet. And there's no armor set yet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's for. I'm guessing it's a material. Well, I'm guessing I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it's like something. It's an item. I know that's what it is, but I don't know what it's for. I'll have to do more research. Because I have no clue what it is.
Uh-huh.
While I'm at it. Ah. No tempered gold and silver yet. They also mentioned something about the research base last time when I started the game up with the update. So let's go. I want to go see if anything's different over there. Probably not, but anyway, yeah, nice preview for what's to come. I really do not think this is the final form of Xeno'jiiva. I love what I see, but I do not think it's the final form. The shape is very much accurate, but the color scheme isn't. So I think there's way more for what's coming in the very near future, which is honestly not that far away. I think the anniversary thing is supposed to come out next month. Late next month, sadly. So we gotta wait at least almost 2 months. But hey, whatever comes out, I'm fully looking forward to it. I hope Fatalis and Alatreon come in an update. I do not think Dire Morales will ever come. For whatever reason, Capcom has been very adamant of that happening. So either they really want... I want to say there's a story reason for why Dire Morales is the only Black Dragon they don't want to port over without waters, because maybe for lore reasons, well, not just for gameplay reasons is obvious, because they really emphasize the water combat, but I also like to think that the reason why is because for lore, maybe, and I don't know if this is accurate, I'm probably just making shit up. What if the reason for that is maybe for lore reasons, because Dire Morales is basically a living, super hot volcano, he can't get out of the water lest he overheat and blow himself up. I think. That's the only explanation I can think of. Big fan. Maybe biggest fan. Okay. So we can do it again. Alright. Well, I don't know what this Draco Light is. I have to look. I need to do more research, but I think we all pretty much get the gist. New version of Xeno'jiiva with new awesome powers, a new look, which makes him look like a much cooler version of Smaug, with a little bit of Ghidorah maybe thrown in, minus the 3 heads. I don't know, but I like what I see, and I really look forward to the future update where we really get to test our mettle against him for realsies. But I love what I've seen. Well, I'm not gonna do Horizon tonight. I'm sorry. There's just no time for it, and that game takes a lot out of me. So I will come back to do it tomorrow. So for the rest of the night, I think I'm just gonna, lay back, maybe grind a bit. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. So yeah. I look forward to what comes next. And, yeah. Adult Xeno'jiiva, or whatever they decide to call, or whatever he's called. I know the name that they're calling him, but I'm not going to say what it is until it comes out.
just to keep the mystery up. Granted, it's the internet, you're likely gonna figure it out anyway, but I'm just gonna keep up appearances, more or less. So, till that next update comes, and depending on what happens, I will be back with Iceborne another time. And until then, it's back to hunting machine beasts again with Horizon for tomorrow. So, yeah. I love what I've seen with the new Xeno, adult Zeno, and I'll look forward to seeing the full meal when the rest of them comes out. So, have a good night. I'll see you all later. Peace.